welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your host on the Love Issues channel, the Love Junkie. And if this is your first time of coming across my channel, you're in the right place. Thank you so much for joining. I want to beckon on you to please do not leave without subscribing and also hitting that notification button so that you get to know when I put up a new video. And if this is your first time, thank you so much. You are the real most valuable person. Thank you everyone for coming back to this channel. On this channel, I bring you faith-based teachings on love, relationships, dating, courtship, sex, and anything that has to do with relationship between a man and a woman. On my last discussions, I spoke about reasons why women, or rather some women, do not enjoy sex in their marriages or in their relationships. And today, I basically want to just center on some very basic reasons. The reason why I decided to do that is because these are the reasons I'm going to be centering on, talking about how to go about solving and getting to have the best results when it comes to a woman enjoying sex in her marriage. I want you to know that these things are a lot, okay? These conditions and these reasons are a lot, but like I discussed in the first video, but these 4 reasons I want to center on today are usually like the foundations or even the ones I spoke about the last time. So the very first reason is pain during sex. Now, I'm not talking about the pain that comes with physical factors like I spoke on the last episode. Perhaps a woman has a medical condition like I spoke about vaginismus or endometriosis or any other issues that has to do with maybe an adverse effect from a medication. No. I'm talking about pain that comes from perhaps a woman not being lubricated properly. Pain that comes from a woman not enjoying a particular sex position that perhaps her husband enjoys more than she does. Okay, so this pain could really be a pain in the neck for a woman, and of course, she would want to enjoy sex. And you will agree with me, even as a doctor, in our practice, we cannot see a patient or we can't carry out a surgical procedure without making sure there is no pain. That patient does not experience pain. So, if a woman experiences pain during sex, the body will naturally attribute that to pain or expect pain, and instead of pleasure she definitely want to stay away from that. So that's one major reason why women do not enjoy sex during their sexual activities with their spouses. The number 2 reason, like I said earlier, these reasons are like the foundations for every other reasons that I spoke about the last time. They're foundations for this. The number 2 reason is insufficient foreplay. I want you to understand that foreplay is a very important aspect when it comes to a woman enjoying sex to the full. A woman came through a process. A woman is a process. Meanwhile, men are not. Men came through as an instant result. When God created Adam, he said, "Let us make man." And when man came about, the Bible says he breathed into man the breath of life. So it's important to know that as men or spouses, for a woman to enjoy sex to the full, she needs to be properly foreplay. Now, foreplay is important because it helps in emotional connection. You can't take that away from a woman. A woman is a process, she's an emotional being. If you don't do that, of course, you are not making her wanting to enjoy sex. It also helps in natural lubrication. It helps in physical arousal. These things are important. And also, when a man, wants to meet a woman and he doesn't foreplay her, you make that woman seem like a sex toy. Now, let me not even go to sex toys. That's going to be another discussion for another day. Now, the reason why I say that is because sex toys are, take it from me, they are from the pit of hell. Why? Because God didn't create us as dummies. If God wanted to create us as dummies, he would not have breathed the breath of life into Adam for Adam to be a living thing. Sex toys are dummies. Okay, so when you use a sex toy, trying to replicate a human being, which of course is not. And so that's why I say sex toys are from the pit of hell. No matter what you want to say, that is one thing I'm certain about. Why? Because and if a man, makes a woman feel like she's a sex toy without foreplay, of course, you know what that means. Women will definitely lock out when it comes to enjoying sex. So it's important that sufficient foreplay is necessary. Number 3, when a woman has an impatient spouse, oh my God, this is one of these major reasons why women do not enjoy sex in their marriages. Your men, and because of men, the way they are wired, just instant. And that's why I'm always telling people when it comes to marriage, if you want to marry to be successful, you need to understand as both of you, it's no longer about you, it's about your partner. So for a man, if you want your wife to enjoy sex, it's not about you. You must do everything. You must do everything that it takes for her to enjoy sex. And let me stay here that sex for a woman starts from her day. not just in the bedroom. How did you make her feel? What are the things you said to her during the day? Did you help her? Did you speak sweet nothings to her? Did you bring things that can make her, make her receptive to you? There's so many things that a man can do, before the bedroom or the bedtime when you meet with her, so that she can enjoy sex. So it's important to know for spouses, especially men or impatient spouses. These are one major reasons why women do not enjoy sex and can be cut off from enjoying sex in their marriages. The last, which is number four, is emotional factors. Now, this is the height. A woman is an emotional being. Like I said earlier, you cannot take that away from her. If a woman does not feel emotionally connected to you, there's nothing you want to do that will make her enjoy sex. And that's why all these things are interconnected. Why? You must be able to understand who a woman is, first and foremost, as an emotional being. And so emotional factors that has to do with making her feel herself, making her believe and know that you love her, that you care for her, that she's the best person that's ever happened to you. Doing things that will make that emotional part of her get to the height is important. And I want us to understand that the major reasons why most women don't enjoy sex, and they are the foundation, the major foundation to the physiological, psychological, emotional, and spiritual factors why women don't enjoy sex. So in my next video, I want to talk about, especially to the men, how to deal with these issues and make sure your spouse enjoys sex to the fullest. You have a question for me, you have an experience for me, whatever it is you want to ask me, feel free, drop your comments in the comment section, drop your like, and I'll definitely answer in the next video. Also, I'll leave in the description box below materials that will be a blessing to you, materials that I put up by myself since 2014 in a particular blog that will be a blessing to you massively. Thank you so much for being a part of today's episode. I hope you don't leave without subscribing or liking to my channel. And also, please do me a favor of sharing to your friends and family. Till I come away again, it's me, your girl, your host on the Love Issues channel, The Love Junkie. Bye.